Hey everyone, Jeff Teague here. Today we're gonna drive the Lexus RX 350h. We're gonna do a deep dive, thorough review of this 350h. And we're gonna get a detailed tour of the interior cabin. You can't believe the features, the gadgets, the tools, technology, safety, woo! As we get our interior first look, let me tell you a couple other things we're gonna find out. We're gonna see just how much space is in the back, what you can fit in there. How do the seats fold down? Are they power? It's a Lexus, I'll bet they are. Mark Levinson sound system, 21 speakers. Oh, 21 guns, 21 speakers, 1,800 watts. We're also gonna show you real world gas mileage. I've driven this car for the last week, probably 500 or 600 different miles. Different miles, of course they're different miles. But anyway, I'm gonna show you what I'm getting for MPG, how that rates versus the sticker specs, and I'll show you some upgrades on this car. So in other words, we got a lot to do. Since I'm a huge fan of gadgets and buttons and things like that, let's start with the back because I want to show you the power seats. They can fold down nice and flat and give you a ton of space. It's going down, 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 down. It's going down. I just got back from a weekend at Overland Expo in the mountains of Virginia, and the car's a little dirty. It's lived in. Isn't that what you want from a real life review though? So in other words, no, I didn't vacuum it, didn't wash it. We're gonna see raw, as Coach Dan Campbell of the Lions says, we're gonna see grit. How it's been lived in, how it's been used. This is exciting, very exciting. Almost as exciting when Harvey Specter leans into Mike Ross and says, there's about to be a surprise twist in court. And look here with my microphone equipment, we've got a 1,500 watt power plug. That means you could probably put a microwave in here, pop some popcorn. As Tio says, we're gonna get our popcorn ready here. Look at that front. Look at the light colored interior here. And as these seats go up, notice the child safety latches on the back. So you'll have latches that are easily marked in the second row, but also up above too. So that could help you. Now we're going to check out the spare tire. This one has different rims than what we'll see on the actual car itself, but it'll get you where you want to go. Oh, that's cool. What is that? Anything bright and shiny I just want to touch. Front passenger, yeah, they get some perks too. They get a leg extender. Ho! That is very cool. So we get very comfortable very quickly. I can go forward, backward, I can twist like we did last summer. Let's twist again. 4-way lumbar support. It goes up and down, out and in. Woo! How about some other perks for the passenger? This is an interesting way to open up the door. You just push that. Takes a little getting used to. If for some reason the power's off, latch it twice or whack it twice, like whack-a-mole, but not really. And then that'll be able to open it up. Look, soft touch here, softer touch here, and then kind of like a velvety, I don't know how to explain it, pattern, but it feels very nice actually. It's very soft. Again, 21 speakers, 1,800 watts. Huge, huge place to put maybe like a hydro flask or something like that. Very nice. I like the accent stitching on here. You'll see it on the seats. Got a little wood grain going on here. One thing I'm not the hugest fan of is these upper and lower air vents here. It just seems like it's hard to get air channeled through. Like maybe there's some blockage or something like that. But you can still get air. It's just, I would like a different system if there was one available. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down. Beautiful, gorgeous interior here. Absolutely gorgeous. What about in here? I've got some of my gear. You can open it up from the passenger side, but look, it's a deep, deep storage compartment. It's wide, high volume here, and then you can open it this way as well. We've got different drive modes. Yes, we do. We've got a trail mode even, so you can get the optimal grip when there's maybe a little bit less traction. You can take it on the trails. It's all-wheel drive. Electronic parking brake. EV mode is short distances, low speed, all electric. That's kind of nice. I'll tell you about the horsepower when we get to the engine part. We're going to do that after the interior tour. We got wireless charging in that little slot there. That's kind of a nice place to put it, and I found that there's good room there too. But look, USBs and a 12-volt circular. We've got an A and a C. No USB-B. BB. All right, USB-Cs, and then we've got advanced park function. It can parallel and perpendicular park you. We can look overhead. It's really good crystal clear when we go behind. That's the advanced park. So It's pretty easy. I've got previous videos that can show you how to do that. Now, I can certainly vouch for this. The seating is incredibly comfortable. It's very soft and very plush. It feels rich, if that makes sense. We'll see if it matches the price tag. Good bolstering here, but it doesn't wrap around like it feels like it's in a sport car by any means. And then we can take this one back as much as we want to. I'll turn on the horn as well, just like that. And then we can go all the way back. Isn't that gorgeous? It's like Crocodile Hunter would say, that's so beautiful and gorgeous, but very deadly, very dangerous. Your blind spot indicator goes right here. We've got a cutout here, which helps you see around the A pillar. That's the A pillar, it's the first one. B pillar, C pillar. If you're not familiar with those terms, a lot of you are, but if you're not, this one has the leg extender as well too. I'm a turtle. I'm a turtle. Four-way lumbar support. Of course it gets what the passenger gets. They always do. All right, we've got gloss black accents here. Do you like that? This is the luxury trim, remember? There are other trims that have other sets of features that are distinct, we'll call it, make it unique, one of a kind. But this car itself is really extraordinary. I hope you like it too. 3-position memory seating, and it can do positions for the seat, the steering wheel, and the mirror at the same time. Isn't that cool? It's all working. Let me see you work. Cover girl, do your thing on the dance floor. And remember, I was going to tell you my real world MPG. We're about to do that. Steering wheel has wood grain, a little bit of leather wrapping here. Really nice, actually. It's easy to grip onto, and you can keep changing it based on if you get bored with certain things. But look at this. I'm getting 34.4. This one averages on the window sticker. We'll see that window sticker at the end. 37 in the city. 34 on the highway. I did mostly highway driving, a lot of city though too. I drive kind of with a rapid accelerator pedal, we'll call it. And 34.4, I'm real happy with that. The average is 36 that we could get combined, but that's for probably about 500 or 600 miles. This sensor here watches my eyes. I'm watching you, McFly, right here. To see, I'm watching you, Fokker, to see if, how did he get Mr. Jinx to pee in the toilet? That was amazing, meet the parents. Anyway, this sensor watches your eyes to make sure that you're looking forward. If you're looking to the side too long, or you're looking down, or it can't see your face, then it'll tell you we've got a distracted driver on our hands. Got a stage 5 clinger. All right, look, you can push this down and watch this. You can have deeper cups just like that, and it comes up. Pretty cool stuff. All right, so there's our wireless charger. We've got this, dual temperature controls, and heated and cooled seats. Holla. I might use that right now. I like the auto steering wheel. So basically, it'll heat up when it needs to, if you want to set it that way. I like also the illumination. Go to vehicle customize, illumination. You can change the type of thematic lighting. The biggest one is going to be right across here. You can see it in the handle, down below, in the back handles, in here. It's pretty much everywhere. I've got it on Rainforest right now. I like the afterglow. It's like a pinkish color. Pretty cool stuff. You can also change it. You can change it for custom. You can make it custom. Stop, Jeff. Just talk. Just talk. Head-up display. So you can customize that one based on what color you want. Head-up display right here. It shows lots of information. Let me get that into focus here. And look at this. Look what we can do here. Voice command. This. We can switch. We can also do things like our adaptive cruise control, the following distance. Look at that. 4 settings. That's pretty cool. And then the adaptive cruise control. The adaptive cruise will only come on when we're in forward or drive. And I like that we can set up our radio. We can swipe. We can do 60s gold. Little Deuce Coupe. Da 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 da. NFL radio. I've been watching that, listening to that. Go Lions. They're 4-1. Let's keep it going, guys. So a lot of things that you can do on this particular one. You can also, watch this, we can do our drive modes. So let's get over here. Do you want sport, better acceleration, eco, better gas mileage? Customize it how you want it, holla, or just regular normal driving. Look at the driving assist. Look at all of the safety features here. It's tremendous what you can do with this car. There's so much you can do. Seat controls. Drive modes, we did that one. Trip information. Like that. Tell you when you're using gasoline, when you're using electric, when you're recharging the battery. All-wheel drive. Which of the wheels are getting the most traction? Tire pressure, vehicle alert. Okay, that one's a little low, but we gotta pick it up. And then we got Apple CarPlay. So you can do Apple CarPlay here. We can order Domino's, all sorts of stuff. You just swipe. It's real easy to use. Up top here, one of my favorite features of all time. I like it. Some people don't like it. Do you want to look? Right here, you see my iPhone 14 Pro in the house, or you can flip it and get a clean look because there's a camera right in the back of the car, and then you can see everything, including lanes of traffic. You can also adjust it up and down just by pushing this. Up and down, sideways, you can twist it. You can do the brightness of it. So if it's too bright at night, make it dimmer. Okay, dim all the lights, sweet darling. And then we can open up this. One thing I'd like to see is I'd like to see this one open up a little bit further. But you know, that's just a small complaint. Not gonna harm anything, just like this. So that was the interior. Let me know in the comment section what parts you liked. And also, if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't already, just hit subscribe. Thanks for joining my community. We have fun and we're really thorough. Watch this. We're gonna look at the back. Better shot at night, good enough shot now. Look, we've got this beautiful LED taillight, LED light bar all the way across, and Lexus, of course, is written out, but you can also just go like this. Got it dirty. Lexus. All right, so we've got backup camera here. We've also got the camera so that you can see outside of your mirror, that rear view mirror. Backup sensors, and then we got sort of like a metallic gray accent piece down here. Let me go forward and I'll go backwards so that you can see what the lights look like all lit up. This is gonna be lit. All right. Gotta test out everything, right? All right, how do you like the lights? I'm pretty proud of my work here. Subscribe. The profile is really something to behold. It's a thing of beauty, it really is. You could put it up on a wall just next to a picture of Kramer from Seinfeld and just say, I can't look away. It's sophisticated, luxurious, it's high class, and it's sporty. Look at this big line that goes right here. It just sweeps up and it gives it a lot of definition. It comes out a little bit wider right here. It looks just fantastic, actually. Backup sensors here. We've got body color, which I like around the fenders. That's nice. 21-inch wheels. Oh, 21 guns, 21-inch. Also the wheel size. Some other things I really like here. I love this angle right here around the fender treatments. Very cool stuff. Look at that line there. It's so nice. And that's what the turn signal looks like, lit up. I also like, there's so much to like here. We've got chrome trim around the windows here. And then we've got this right here. The blind spots right there. And we have darker trim around the handles, but we've got auto lock and unlock on the front doors, ho, and on the back doors, ho. Come to my window. Got sunshades there, really nice. You clip them on right there. And then this is our pano roof with the windscreen. And that's how it looks. Oh, it's just so nice. I see a shark fin antenna. Today I come asking you to be unified with your spindle design. That's right, we've got the new unified spindle design. Now see, that is just cool. It's three-dimensional. We've got the parking sensors there. You also have the around camera. So you can see all the way around. This has Lexus Safety System Plus 3.0. I showed you a lot of the features that you can do on that multimedia screen in the previous section. The interior, look here, we've got the nice trim there, and then LED fog lights. Premium, this used to be bi-combination lights standard, but they upgraded to the premium triple beam. Look how aggressive this hood looks. Look at the line, look at the angle. Ugh. That's in your face. If you thought something was in your face, this is in your face. And since we've seen the inside, we've seen the outside, it's time to drive. And remember, this is all-wheel drive, so I can take it on a road that has gravel and hard-packed dirt. No problem at all. We're going through the park here. It handles itself very nicely. Now, granted, I'm not going very fast. I'm going like 20 or so. And maybe that's something you want to do, but you can take it to the places like that. So don't be scared. I ain't scared. If you have to stop fast, you can probably have some peace of mind because it does have 4-wheel disc brakes, big brakes, and then it also has multi-link suspension with coil springs in the back and McPherson struts with coil springs in the front. So multi-link, really kind of a definition of it is it tightens up, it's real responsive around curves like this one here, but then it really opens up and goes nice and loose and comfortable on straightaways. Kind of the best of everything. I've said that a lot about multi-link rear suspension, but that's really my favorite kind of suspension from my experience at least. I really like how it goes nice and smooth, comfortable, quiet. See, right now, it really glides across this road. It feels like butter almost, if that makes sense. It's nice. And what about engine performance? This gives you, woo, 246 horsepower, 233 pound-feet of torque with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder engine combined with electric motor. It's the Lexus hybrid system. And so we just cruise along, and if I want to accelerate, maybe pull out into tighter traffic, I might consider doing the drive mode and going to sport mode. All right, we caught a brake. You can pull out just like this. See, we got decent acceleration. You do hear the rumbling of the engine, but remember, it's not a sports car by any means. It gets you up to speed just fine. We're in sport mode. We'll get on the highway here. We're in 60. 70. It's so smooth going around that on-ramp. Really smooth. Boy, that's so nice. And now I'm going to give you my impressions of, we're at cruising speed, right? What are we going to hear? Minimal noise on the side mirror, not much at all. That's something you look for. I see a Prius, they're quiet. All right. I'm hearing the engine as I accelerate, but just a little bit. If I'm cruising here, if I'm time cruising, baby, let's cruise away from here. All right. I don't hear a lot of road noise. Really no wind noise coming from up here. So that all passes my test. That's super cool. And then we can always put on our adaptive cruise control. You just push this button, shows up on our head-up display, so I can see what my following speed is. We got our lane tracing on. I can set the following distance right from this button right here. That's really cool. So let's accelerate a little bit more. And as we get, I put it at 74. As we get closer to that Prius, it'll back us off and it probably won't let us get to 74. It's keeping us at 73, and we're just a nice even distance between us and the cars in front of us. So extra bonus there. That's cool. And now I've put the car in eco mode, and we're just gonna do a normal on-ramp acceleration. We don't have to speed. Not everybody does a 0 to 60 test. What's that gonna really tell you if you're driving a car like this? We did that because you wanna see it, but you also wanna see what it's like in everyday life. I'm up to 70 right now, 67, 68. It was nice and smooth. And remember, eco mode is the way to get the best gas mileage possible. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on the lane tracing assist. The adaptive cruise is on. And then we're gonna go around this turn and we're gonna see if it really will keep you in your lane. That'll probably be an excellent test. So let's try this for about 8 or 9 seconds until it tells us to put our hands on the wheel. Look at this. YMCA. The owner's manual does not say YMCA. Okay, so it kept me all the way around my turn. Beautiful. Now let's test it going on this off-ramp here. All right, see how it hugs? Boy, it leans into the curb. That is nice. Into the curb, not the curb. If it leaned into the curb, that would be bad. So quiet. And I have total control. Even this, woo, right there, and we're on. We're ready to go. That was extremely impressive because it really tightened up, but it didn't feel like it was a heavy, I felt in total control of the steering wheel, of the road, of the car, and it just leaned so smoothly like butter right into the curve. That was extremely impressive. Woo! And remember what's posted on the window sticker: 37 in the city, 34 on the highway, 36 combined. Over my week-long evaluation, I'm at 34.4. I could do better. This window sticker is going to be very difficult to film, but we can see the bigger letters, bigger numbers, 36 combined, 37, 34. This is what I had to print out, so I'll do my best. See if we can get in a little bit closer. Come a little bit closer, or maybe 9 Inch Nails closer. Maybe that's it. I'm not singing any 9 Inch Nails. Look at this. 10 different airbags. That's cool stuff. Again, I'm so sorry that this is not the clearest, but it's small print. That's how Lexus prints their window stickers. Normally it's a 12-speaker premium audio, but over here we've got 21 speakers and 21 guns. Take a look at those. Now this starts at $57,000. Right at $57,000. We got to get delivery of $1150. You'll see that at the bottom there. Goes up to $65. Well, how does it do that? $65,600. Well, they add in a lot of different features so that we can show off as a media person. I can show off these features and you could see which ones you take, which ones you wouldn't take. I like the advanced park function, panoramic view monitor for sure. That's a must. The sound system, the lights. A lot of different things. Which ones do you like? Thanks for watching, everybody. What did you think about the inside, the outside, some of the cool features, gadgets, buttons, things like that? And what did you think about the drive? I appreciate you guys all being here. If you could just be kind and hit subscribe, thank you so much. I have other videos on my Lexus playlist, including new TX drives, walkarounds, new GX walkarounds, key features, interior tours. So you might want to check that out in the Lexus playlist. I'll put another video up here in just a second. Thanks, guys, so much.